let's go. So where is my YouTube? All right, it seems to be working. At least I should be able to see something, but it shows the black screen. Okay, we'll live on YouTube as well. Great, guys. Haven't been here for a while on GrabCoinClub. I hope you guys been missing me. I've been missing you for sure. And we have a lot of things to talk about today. First of all, before we start any discussion, I should mention that I am in no way a financial advisor, so I can't advise you on buying, selling cryptocurrency, assets, or anything, so yeah, make your own decisions. Second, everything we'll discuss today is work in progress, so all the in-game stuff, all the development process might change, so we have the working prototype right now, which is being developed, so I have info about that from the devs, and I will share it with you. All right, everything's working great. Nice to see you guys. Oh yeah, been missing you. All right, so what do we have today? We have some things, the main things that we have to do today. First one, the news is that the game release MVP version will be really soon. So soon you will be able to download the actual game, not the demo that's available right now on the website, the actual game that you can play together with other players somewhere around the middle of August. Like, that's the main news for this stream, and I hope you guys are hyped because I am very hyped about that. I've been waiting for this since the start. I told about this a million times, and I'm glad that it's actually going to that stage, which is really important for both investors, gamers, and people who are just curious about the project. So I think that will be really cool, and I'm looking forward to that. Another thing that we'll discuss today will be first listing of GC token on the market. So there is one market where you can already buy and sell GC tokens, which is pretty fantastic and nice. So that means that GC token is actual currency right now, like cryptocurrency, which is another nice thing, because when I was here the last time, it was just like being worked on. Now it's a thing, so that means that the project is working on itself, developing and getting better and better, which is always nice. Now, next thing will be discussing the news about the projects, how it's progressing, what's new, what's happening, and we'll have some sneak peek on the gaming. Oh yeah, we'll have some gaming videos here from the actual game development process, some models, some areas, some plots, some animations. So I'm looking forward to that quite a lot, because as you guys know, I'm mainly a person about the gaming. Cryptocurrency is like my hobby, so my main thing are games. So I'm actually looking forward to see how the game mechanics will be and all that, and I love this stuff. I hope you do as well. So those are the main things we'll discuss today. For now, let me switch the camera to my screen so you can see what are we doing here. Where is it? There we go. Bam. Hello, I'm there in a small circle, my screen is working, and we can start going on our first thing for today. That's the listing of GC token on the market. So, let me switch the screen around because I can't read it that well. There we go, so much better. The main news that this is the first market where GC token was listed, and it's LBank. Yeah, it's called LBank, and it was listed on 28th of May. So it was quite a while, as you can see here. It was listed at 27th of May, and up to now it's kind of going uphill and downhill. It's normal. I know stocks, guys. I am economist major, finance major, all that stuff. So it's normal. Take a look at this at the bottom. The volume of trade. This is more important. The volume of trade increases. So that means that the token is being traded actively, and that's very important. And oh, I have to turn off the sound. Just a second. Echo on YouTube. Alright. Do you guys have echo on YouTube? If you do. Let's see. Oh, I know why. There we go. Should be better. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. We had an echo because I've just set up the camera for this stream specifically, because I haven't been streaming for a while. Should be way better right now. Thank you for mentioning. Let me know if it's better right now. Alright. So, oh, I can hear someone on the Discord. That's not good. On Discord, everyone should be muted, otherwise we will hear that. There we go. Muted that guy. Okay, so where is it? There we go. I have so many windows right now because I want to see the chat with you guys on YouTube. I want to see the chat with you on the Discord, and keeping track of all those things is a bit complicated. Moreover, we have the Telegram chat. I have it open on my phone, so, you know, everything is here. I'm keeping track of things. So yeah, back to this screen. So we have the trade is going up and down. That's normal because the token is finding its market value. It's normal. It's like demand, supply, and news. And since the game isn't released yet, obviously some people aren't sure about that. But as we know, if the release will be next month, like August is almost upon us. That means that when the game will be released, it should go pretty high. Once again, not a financial advice. I think that will happen because I've seen comments on the YouTube videos on the channel that most people are like, will this game will ever be released? When I will be able to play that? And guys, I played the beta back in the day, like the very first alpha version where you can run around, and I was surprised how good it is. And there is a kind of demo version available on the website right now, and it will be an actual playable version in a month, even less. So at that point it might change drastically. Which is most important, guys, is the volume of trade here, because this volume of trade means that there is a demand for this token that is being bought and sold, and it's very nice thing. We can see that the volume of trade here is like 30 million. That's crazy. That's actually pretty cool. So it's not some forgotten token that nobody cares about. It's being bought, it's being sold. There are green areas where it's being bought more. There are red areas where it's being sold more. So that means that it's been traded, it's been in the pretty high demand for trade, and that's really, really good. That means that the project is actually getting attention. Now, again, there are no news that it will be released right now. There are no news about that, and because of that, people are like, I'm not sure about that, but I can understand that. There are a lot of projects out there that are scam, that are not doing anything, just telling things, but we can see how this project is being developed. I'm with this project for more than a year, I think. I don't remember. Last time I checked was 2022, and there were no game or anything. We just got some screenshots, and now we got so many things available right now, which is pretty cool. GC token is running. That's already the baseline of everything, so it's pretty nice. All right, so yeah. That's where you can see the value of the GC token on this L-Bank market. And yeah, it's kind of stable right now. So as you can see, it went down a bit slowly, but now it's kind of stabilized itself around those areas. Let's switch to, where is it? Time to 1 week, 1 day. Can we make it lower? 1 hour? I haven't used this one yet. 4 hour. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. So as we can see, if we get closer in, if we zoom in, we can see that it's pretty stable right now. It's not going up and down too much. It's not getting the cliff drops like crazy. It's working, it's being traded, and as the game will develop, it will get more stuff, more attention, and more demand. And as you guys know, higher demand means higher price, because more people want to get things that are available. Supply is limited, and that means the price will be higher. So yeah, I think on the good news it will go higher, and right now it should be a pretty good time to get it. I actually have some of those available in my crypto wallet myself. Should be. All right, anyway, so that's the first news. The game is released, which the token is released, which is really, really interesting. Now, what's next? GrabCoin. Who's this? Volume is really high. Yeah, guys, that's very important thing. Even on the like hourly scale here, we got 5 million trades per 4 hours. Can you imagine how many tokens are being traded every moment? Really nice. Now, next thing I want to talk about is Certic, because back in the day we were on the Certic, and I actually made a stream about how GrabCoin got certified at Certic, and a lot of time have passed, and now we can see how things have changed. So Certic have changed itself as well. It added a lot of new features. We'll cover those pretty fast today as well, and we'll talk about those. Let me see if I missed anything on the last point, because Yeah, I haven't seen this. All right. Yeah. Important thing about tokens that I haven't mentioned, that I should have mentioned, is that most other tokens around the Decentraland, X Infinity, and others, they had their drops as well at the release. That's normal because when the token is being released, the hype is high. It's like really hyped. A lot of people buy it, and then a lot of people sell it straight away to get the instant profit. So it's normal for the tokens to drop and then they will grow back. So it's pretty normal thing. All right. The next thing that we should talk about is the game release. We can see that it will be released on the August, as I told you. And yeah, it will be listed on other markets as well later. We can't unveil which of those will be available right now, but soon it will be in other areas. And that means that it will get more trust. If the token is released on several markets, on several trade platforms, that means that it's kind of popular, that it's trustworthy, because more companies will test it, will check it, will do the all those security checks. So that means that it's trustworthy. And moreover, when the game will be released, it will be utility currency for the game, so it can be used in the game and it will improve demand as well. That means it will improve the price. So overall, it should grow. Most likely it will. And if you are interested in that, I think right now it's a good time to buy it because the price is like pretty low. So why the hell not? Okay, Certic. All right, for Certic, I have my own ideas and we can talk about those. First of all, security score, it's 76. It's not that bad. If we talk about percentage wise, it's top 10%. It's pretty good, if you ask me. It's going up and down here, depending on how more projects have been added and removed from the Certic. Let me select the second screen for the comments so I won't miss those. Where is this thing? There we go. There we go. So yeah, it's going up and down. It's normal, and it's not going down too much. So at the top, it was ranked 854. Here it's 890. So it's not dropping drastically to like place 2000 or something. It's okay. It's just some other projects are doing something as well, releasing the new updates, getting the news, getting more marketing things up, and they're getting more trust, more scores. So it's on a good spot. It's stable, which is nice. We can see the stats here. Fundamental health is good. Security is good. Community trust is it's pretty decent. Market stability is 70. Governance strength is 67, which is really cool because right now the DAO isn't released yet. So right now there is no actual DAO, no actual governance yet, because it will be released later on when the game will be released. And it's already pretty high, so it will increase later on. Operational resilience 68, which is pretty good as well. So it's in a good state if you ask me. Now let's go to the other points. Over here, category score for the code security is high. It was high at the start. I think it actually got better because I remember last time, as far as I remember, Certic is a website that's specialized on security of blockchain things, basically. So when you put your code over there, they do the testing of that code, they do audit of that code, and their specialists decide if it's vulnerable, if it's stable, if it's trustworthy, and that kind of stuff. And they get a lot of those points that kind of show you how good or bad that thing is. And here you can see a lot of other projects in discovery area or somewhere there, and see how other projects are, and you can compare them. So they have their own things which are good or bad. And yes, as I told about code audit history, I think back in the day it was worse. Now we get way less of those things. There are no critical mistakes, there are some major things, but those are logical issues and centralization which will change over time. So overall it's getting better and better, and again, that means that the project is being worked on, it's being improved, and things are getting better, which is pretty nice. All right. So what else do we have? GitHub monitoring. I think this is a new stuff. As far as I remember, I think in the Russian stream, Stanislav said that it's the new thing, and that GrabCoin uploaded their code to GitHub and is being monitored as well by the Certic, and that's... You look like a witcher. Thank you very much. Yes, and we can see that it's being tested here and it's working. It's kind of new, so it's not kind of trustworthy because of that. It's been tested yet, so it's here. And it will get additional score because of that, so it's nice. Additional way to monitor things. And what's cool about this thing, that you can always check this website from time to time to see how the project is doing without researching it too deep, you know, going into all those articles on the website, going deep into the technology things. You can just check it out and see, okay, things are good, I'm good. That's nice. Fundamental health, 93, good score, 10%, nothing bad here. KYC, can't pronounce things. KYC certification is silver, good. It will be re-evaluated again, and it was re-evaluated several times already, so it's nice. Next one is operational resilience. We get 68 score over here, top 55 percentile. Now, this one isn't in the top score, but once again, it's in a good state right now because there is a maturity metrics, right? Project isn't that hard, that old, that mature, so that explains. Moreover, there is a bug bounty program, which is basically, as far as I know, hunting for the bugs. Like, you get the bounty and people test the code, find the vulnerabilities and stuff, and post them here. And yeah, over time, I think it will be happening right now. There are other major things that are happening right now with the projects. The game is being developed mostly. This is most important thing, I think, right now. And as far as I know, that will be worked on later, and that will in turn increase the category score. So there are priorities, right? The company have its own resources that are allocated to the most important areas. And now those areas, as far as I understand, launching the actual game so people can play it, because that's the main product, right? Okay, someone joined the Discord again and talking. My God, so many sounds. There we go. Should be better. Oh, did I left? No, I'm good. Yeah, managing Discord is hard because I can't mute my microphone. So yeah, sad. So yeah, it will get higher. It will get better score and everything. When will the price of token go up? I mean, it depends. There are many reasons why it can go up. Marketing, game release, hype, anything can drive it up. I think when the game will be released, that will give a decent push to the game for sure. If the developers will get marketing production going, that will pump it up as well. So I think that will work. So yeah. What's next? Website scan. You can see the website over here. Network security high, application security medium. There are some things that have to be attended to. DNS health high, so things are kind of okay. There are some missing things which are not really important as far as I can see here, like some headers, some type options. I mean, that's not that serious. And moreover, as far as I know, the site will be reworked as the game will be released. There will be added new areas for that, and it will evolve together with the game. So that's not a final version of the website. It will get better. All right, governance strength. Now, this is, as far as I understand, based on the token holders, whale movement, and all that stuff, DAO, all those things. And since the token just released recently, the game isn't released yet, that stuff, centralization will change because more of the tokens will be released on the market, and there will be more different owners of the tokens. So this score will increase for sure over time. That's inevitable. Right now, the project is pretty young. It's not there yet. We will not talk about this too much because, I mean, yeah, too early. Market stability. Now, this is interesting. As I told you guys, even though the market price kind of fluctuates, depending on the volume of the trade, we can see that category score is 70 here, which is pretty good because it's top 30%. And yeah, that's pretty nice. Stability for the new token is 70%. Most token, okay, some tokens on the release can be dropped drastically, and they can stop the trade of that token. They delist it for some time for things to cool down, to reevaluate things, and that's not nice. In this case, there was no delisting of the token, there were no trade stops, no anything, and it's working pretty well as itself. It's working on the market cap is here, so it's kind of being traded, self-reported, so like it's working okay. I think 70 category strength is very important because this is utility token, and this token should be used together with the game that's not released yet. right? So if there is no game and it's still considered to be stable, that's pretty cool. So it will be better when the game will be released. Community trust. Now, what do we have for the community trust here? We have the Twitter activity, and basically that's it. So the community here is based on Twitter, which is really interesting. Once again, it's moderately active. There are 12,000 followers. If you haven't followed GrabCoinClub yet, you should, because there are giveaways, whitelists, and other things happening all the time, and you would like to follow it anyway, so you won't miss anything. And those are all actual followers. There are no bots. Activity is fully legit. There are no, manipulations with that. So it's nice. For the project that's not released yet, the hype will be later. So it's all in a good state, and I'm okay with this. Diligence insights. Now, this is interesting. This is more about the market again for the token. Important things like price, volume, market cap. It's all good. Token on-chain metrics, active users, transactions, token transfers. So it's happening. You can see that there is a huge spike in users from like 2, 3, 4 to like 60, 23, 12 and such on 15th of July. Actually, yeah. Why? I'm not sure. Maybe there was some video, maybe something happened. I haven't really tracked that yet, but we can see that it's more active right now, so it's interesting. It's not clear how Certic decide what rating to give to whom. Well, I think it's based on many factors. Since they are experienced company in Audi, they have their own list of things, how they evaluate things. Moreover, they compare projects next to each other, and that kind of gives them the baselines. Like the top project that's the most popular, the best one is like 100%. Then there is one that's on the lower benchmark, that's like the lowest one, and then they kind of scale it in between. It can be done automatic. I'm not sure, but we get this stuff here. Yeah, that's what I think. Again, I'm not an expert in cryptocurrency. I'm kind of okay with the stocks. I'm kind of okay with economy and finance, but not those things. I'm not sure. Need to research that thing. Yeah. So that's what we have here. We got 1.3k. That's interesting, actually. 1.3k token holders, which is pretty cool. So that means that there are 1,300 or maybe more people who hold the tokens. So already right now, before the game is released, we get a lot of those guys. So that's pretty nice. And here we can see how they are distributed against the wallet. So yeah, important info. You can always check this website for more info and check it out. Now, what do we have else? I've been talking about this way more than I should have. All right, let me move this thing over here. Next one. What do we have next? We have, GC token already at CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. That's nice. Okay, I'm past my info. So we got CoinMarketCap here, which is another area where you can track the GC token, track the activity and everything. It's all in Russian. I guess you can switch it to English. Let me see. I am not sure. Everything is in Russian. Where is language? Ah, there we go. At the top. Let's go to... okay, that's pound. That's not nice. Okay, this one and USD, please. There we go. So much better. Now we can see what's happening in English. All right, so yeah, same stuff. You can track the token here. You can track the news. You can track the mentions. Another platform where you can track it. I mean, each person have their own favorite platform. I'm not sure which one is yours. I don't have mine, and you can track it here, there, and everywhere, which is pretty cool. More info, the better. Some areas are focused on one thing, others on other. Here you can get the information like audit, like rating, like all that stuff. I won't focus on this too much again, because you can go to that website yourself and check it out. There is another website, which is CoinGecko, which have the same stuff. Again, different information here and there. There is always a lower point cast. Like you can always go lower. If we take a look at this, like this one, it seems to be lower. If we take a look at this one with the higher time scale, like there were lower points. There were points which were like, what What do we have right now? About 10% lower already. So it's going up and down. It depending on how you look at it. If you take a small area time, you can get one info. Like, that's statistics. You can manipulate statistics quite a lot. I can show you how any token can be extremely successful right now. You should buy it. Or I can tell you how bad it is depending on which graphs I will show you. That doesn't matter that much. You should focus on the strategical thinking and fundamental data, basically, about the project, about the future of the project. Don't focus on the current situation right now, because the game isn't released yet. And this is the token for the game which is not released yet. So yeah, but if you trust into the project, maybe right now when it's going down a bit, it's a good time to buy some of those things that you can use in the game, or sell them later on the uphill when it will go higher. Who knows? CoinGecko, basically, yeah, same stuff. You get the social media here, you get the graphs, you get some information, you get some data here. So yeah, nice things. Up to you if you wanna check those out or not. Yeah, because right now we will move on to most interesting thing. If I'll remove the phone, because it's kind of closing everything for me. God damn it. Just a second, guys. I have too many things to keep track. So I want to turn something for you, which is footage of the game from the game developers, right? So I think you guys want to see this as well, because I myself wanted to see this most of all, because, come on, I want to play the game. So I've got some information from the game devs, some footage that they sent me. And we can see here how the things have been developed. This is a plot of the land as far as I understand. I didn't got any information about this, right? It's like, there is some footage stand, take a look at it. We have the video that kind of explains what's that, but you can make your own decisions. And I kind of like to go in blind, you know, just to get my own ideas on what's happening and compare it with actual data. But all of us can see that right now, we have some, this is like not final game. Again, this is in development. As you can see, this is made in Unity. So this is in the game engine development program, basically, right? So you can see how everything is looking right now. You going through the walls here because it's like the free camera, so you can go to the things faster. And it seems that this is an area where you can roam around, like there is a researcher's lab, there are some things here and there, and it all looks good. So from what we've seen before, I've been in only one area, like that area with the forest. So we have this area. Let's see what else we have. How much time do we have? We have like 10 more minutes. Okay, good. So there are some planes here, there are some buildings, and more things are being developed right now, which is pretty cool. And it looks nice. I mean, let me know, what do you think about this? I'm really curious about your opinion, because you guys been tracking this project as well together with me. And I want to know, what do you think? I kind of like it. It looks nice. I mean, it's not animated yet. Yes, this is like static 3D image right here. It's not animated, but when it will be in the game, things will be animated. They will look better because you will be running like as an actual character out over there, not flying around. You get the interiors here, like this is a light source, for example, pretty cool looking. So I think you can get a lot of new things in the game. This is pretty cool. And that's not the only video. We have several of those here. Okay, what's this? This is second part of the city. Okay, I haven't seen this. This is city. This is a safe area. So basically, this is a hub where you can communicate with other people. And oh, look at that. There is a flying platform over there. Looks nice. So yeah, you can communicate with other people here, get allies, team up, go together, or just hang out and have fun. Because I think there are some special buildings here for specific needs, which is really nice. Let's see what else we have here. Let me move this around. This is interior of the buildings. Look at that. There is a MetaMind logo right here. So this is a cafe on the right. Place to hang out. Maybe there will be some music. Who knows? So looking really cool. I really like how it looks. I like the graphics, and it looks good. It looks good, guys, and promising. For the blockchain game specifically, because the most blockchain games I checked out were not good. And this one looking really... Oh, we're going to the platform. I want to see what's this. This looks like a park. There are fireflies. Cool. And yes, things are being worked on, so it will look even better. Looks like a spaceship. Well, maybe it's like all levitating, right? It's not on the ground. Those are levitating platforms because the plots on the land will be owned by players, as we remember. So this is like neutral area, a hub where you can gather together with other people, discuss something without being worried of being attacked, and relax, because this is important. All right. So what else? Oh, look at that. We got the character running. This is pretty cool. Nice. So this is free-to-play player running in the safe location. This is how it will look like for the actual player. Look at that. The animation is good. It looks pretty nice. And when you take a look at this from the character's point of view, not flying around, it's really legit. Look, this area looks pretty big, right? When we're flying around on that, on the camera, basically, it looked way smaller, but here it looks magnificent. This is a nice hub for things. Look at the reflections and things. This is nice. I wonder how it will look on my PC when the game will be released fully. I really want to play it, guys. Like, really. I want to test my Fee Hunter and go in over there, get my weapon and fight someone. That will be really cool. Okay, can we speed it up a bit? Because I want to show more stuff for you. I'm not sure. Speed, 2 times speed. Let's go. Faster, animation. VR is available too. Yeah, there are VR options available. Later on, it will be available on the phones, on the iOS and Android. It will be available on different gaming platforms. There are, discussions going right now, and still some things that we and the game developers have to sort out before we can announce it all, because nobody wants to announce things that are not final yet, So I'm trying not to spoil too many things for you, because I know you guys are hyped for this. I'm hyped for this as well, and let's slow this down a bit. This is looking cool. So this is already jungle's test area, so this is outside of the safe area, so it looks really nice. Game will look much better in August. Yeah, this is work in progress, so this is not your character, this is just someone to run around to test the animation of running. As you can see, it can go through some textures, but it will change. And I think this cave is the cave where you will harvest resources. Take a look at those purple nodes. Maybe those are the things that will be mined. So who knows? And look how beautiful it is. It looks really good. Can you imagine running around here with your friends, maybe raiding someone, maybe just exploring? Looking cool. I love it. What else do we have here? There are geysers here. Nice. Stan is demonstrating some work of developers. Yes, guys, once again, that will look much better than in beta, because those are just, for internal work. Those are to show how things will be working on, and everything will be constantly worked on and improved, so don't forget about that. But it looks good already. Oh, look at that, there is a house there. Can we get to the house? Are we going to get to the house? I really want to get there. You'll be playing, yeah, platforms available. Let's repeat it. So for the PC, on the Windows, you'll be able to play it in the VR glasses, on the PC itself with the monitor, on Pico or Meta. Later it will also available on iOS and Android. So there are a lot of options. I'm not sure. I think the graphics will be adjusted for the mobile versions, because not many phones can handle this. So it will be adjusted for the phones, and you can play it on the phone, then move back to your PC and enjoy the beautiful graphics, which is really, really cool. I really like that idea. Recommended specifications. For the video card, it's NVIDIA 3060, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and Core i7 of 11th generation. All right, those are recommended. Those are not minimal system requirements. So for the good performance, you need, well, it's like average PC. It's not really powerful. It's not crazy. And moreover, it's 11th generation. Now it's like 13th, I think. So should be good for most people who upgraded their PC maybe a couple of years ago. So should be good. Jungly. This is Jungle, Dangerous Location, another video. Looking good. I'm not sure what they are talking about, but I think they are telling us, like, take a look at those paths, take a look at those wood areas. They have some growing on them, some of those moss. There is a house at the top of the hill, and can you imagine how beautiful it will be to be at that house, looking around, looking nice. I'm not sure why we have some of those crates here and crashed ship. Maybe it's like an event or something. Look at that, there are so many things in the base. I want to go there. My god, this is looking good. Look at this. This is a whole goddamn base. Are those turrets? Those things are looking like turrets for the defense. Damn. Oh, this is nice. There are things inside of that building. Can we get inside? What else do we have here? Okay, there are some forestry things here, and there is something like harvester, I think. I'm sure. Looking good. Damn. Guys, the game, I will tell you this, like for half a year, I haven't checked the game for half a year since like somewhere around maybe November, December of the last year, I don't remember exactly, around the new year. It developed quite a lot. Now it's looking way better and like more complex, and this is not a final release, of course, this is just the things. Really nice. All right, minimum system requirements. NVIDIA 1050, which is like old stuff and not top tier. 8 gigabytes of RAM and Core i5 of 10th generation, which is really easy to get. Like this is very cheap PC, so most people will be able to afford this. What are we looking at right now? Jungle again. So we're taking a look at the jungle. Now it's being worked in like Unity again with all the assets and stuff. Ooh, look at that. It's compiling. Hold on, guys. We're getting in. All right. And yeah, it looks good. I like it. Are we going in circles? Have we been here already? No, we're running with the character here. So yeah, you can see now how the area will look like with animation. So you got all those plants that kind of moving to the wind, all that stuff. So it's kind of feeling more alive than you think. I like that effect of the wind blowing, actually. Like it's going through the hill, uphill, looking nice. The devs did a really good job on animating things and introducing a lot of stuff here. Man, this is nice. Can you swim? Actually, that's a good question. I'm not sure. There are lakes. There are things here. Let's wait for Stan's answer. Yeah, the developer, because we are not sure. I'm curious about that as well. I think there should be an ability to swim, because in the testing version, I've seen a lake, and you can go just inside the lake because it's like an early version. So I think over time, you should be able to do. Yeah, Jungle Survivor base looking really good. I really like that. That looks amazing, and I like that there is a glass building and there are things inside it, like facilities that you can use probably. That should be pretty cool. If water is okay. All right, yeah, so you can swim. And do you remember, probably you don't, I don't know, I will repeat that. Back in the day, we discussed the different biomes of the game, and some biomes have like a water, which is like a water safe things, and some biomes have like acid lakes that are really dangerous to your character, and you can walk in them and probably you will take damage and die, because, I mean, you shouldn't be able to swim in acid lakes, right? Alright, so we are done with the videos and they are looking really good. So we got this city, which is looking nice. We got another city here. We got the jungle. That's looking really good with all those caves and things. And once again, it's not fully populated yet. It will be even better. So, yeah, I really, really like how it goes. Do we have anything else for today? Let's see. If you have your questions, though, fire away, because I can answer them. Meanwhile, I'll check if I missed something, because there were a lot of things that I want to talk about today. System requirements, we talked about those already. Where we can play, I talked about those already. Let's repeat. You can play on the PC, on Windows with the VR headset, which is pretty cool. You can play it on the normal monitor as well, obviously, so you're not only limited to VR only experience, you can play it with the VR or without it. What else? Different platforms where it will be released later on. Can't discuss those right now. Secrets. What else? Certic, we talked about that. Listing on the markets, we talked about that. Did we miss anything? No? All good? All good. Nice. All right. So, yeah. What will be released in the first MVP version? That's an important question, but I don't have the full information on that, I think. Do we need this? No, we don't. Let me check something really fast. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, we don't have that information yet. I think we talked about too much today already. It's 40 minutes. So if you have any questions, ask them right now. I will answer them. I'll check the Discord because I've heard that there are some questions there. I'll leave this one running in the background so you can enjoy it again, because I think you enjoy this more than my face. So take a look at the game again. I wanted to see this for so long and it's here, so we can take a look at it second time, of course. Let's see. The game will be some private areas. For example, can you buy an apartment in the city or a house in the jungle, a base in the jungle, and put their protection? Now, game development is still in progress, so I am not sure about that. What I remember from the game mechanics that we discussed before, that you can buy your own plots, but you will have to defend them if they will be attacked, though. So it's not safe. You have your base. When you buy a plot, you will get a free house over there that you can place like a base of sorts, and yeah, it can be raided by other players. I'm not sure. Maybe there will be... I haven't seen information on the recent game development yet, but I'm pretty sure that there can be mechanics that can allow you to protect your assets. For example, if you're a newer player, you can get a base in like safer zone and defend it, something like that. But that's my idea, so we'd better to wait for Stan's answer on that because he knows more about that. All right, let me check the questions that we have for me if they are over there. Let's see. Okay, today, join an hour, write your questions. Green asked, what's GrabCoinClub vision and goal? Because you guys have token and NFT collection. And what's the utility? All right. Now, this is a question mostly not for me, but for the game developers. But oh, what's this? Okay, it's moving around. It's good. But I think I can help you out with that a bit, because if it didn't change, I think it just got better. It didn't kind of got less involving. It's more involving. The guys want to create the game that will allow different types of players to enjoy it. First of all, it will allow players who want to play the game enjoy it. The guys who like different styles, different genres of the game enjoy it, because you can play it as a first-person shooter runner, because you can run around as a character. You can play it as a strategy game. Let me make a normal speed because it looks hilarious on the fast speed. Basically, you can play in as a space simulator. You can fly around in space later and that kind of stuff. And you can enjoy it as an investor by buying and selling stuff. So you can rent stuff out. You can buy NFTs like factories, land, and other stuff and rent it out. So that will allow people to enjoy the game. If they don't like some parts of the game process, they don't really have to take part in that. And that's pretty cool. So that means that the GrabCoinClub will join together different types of players and people who like different things and create a huge community. Because as far as I understand, the guys have a lot of different plans for the development. I shouldn't really talk about it because it's like, you know, more like a gossip things. But there are many things that are in plan, not only the game. There are areas for collaborations. There are areas where you can kind of hang out with your friends, like in the metaverse, in the safe areas, for example. And this is pretty cool, because if you don't want to go around and fight, you can just go into the game, go into the safe areas and hang out over there, do things. Maybe you can be a trader who buys and sells stuff. like resources, for example, and that's pretty cool. So basically the idea of the game is to create a platform where people can earn while playing, which is pretty cool, where different type of players can play together, where you can enjoy the interesting gameplay on the blockchain, because most blockchain games are, let's be honest, they are pretty simple. There are no complex game mechanics I've seen. They are like really basic, like Flash games. This one is complex. Take a look at that. 3D graphics, different areas, different planets, different game mechanics. It looks really cool. We have 150 people watching. That's crazy. Hi guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream. So yeah, I hope this answered your question, Green. If developers have something to add, they will, because I'm like not the main part of the team, you know, so I might miss something. So if you have more questions, shoot. Okay, what else do we have? Can moderators tell me if we have any more questions that I haven't answered, because I might miss some, and that would be really sad. Okay, good. All right, you can buy plots. Thank you for being involved. Everyone is watching. That's nice. The game will be some private... Okay, we talked about that already. PC requirements, we talked about that. Looks way better than 6 months ago. Yes, for sure. I'm trying to read all the commands, guys, but since we are checking out the Discord, several chats in Discord, YouTube chat and all that stuff, it's sometimes a bit hard to track everything. So if I miss something, I'm sorry. Please repeat your questions so I can answer that. All right, so yeah, there are a lot of cool things, and what's the most important thing for today, guys, is that the game will be released in August, in the middle of August, and you can download the more complex game part. Let's keep it running. Actually, let's switch to the main camera, I think. Let me do this. Camera, come on. Oh, it's not working. My camera isn't working. I don't know why. I know why. Wait. Bam. Bam. Nope. Camera decided to stop working. Okay. Well, I'll say goodbye in this small circle then. In this small circle. Right. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you get any more questions, shoot. It's really easy to ask them in the Discord, and other people will answer that as well. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, because I am really happy that I saw this, and this is really looking pretty cool. Yeah, I hope to see you again soon, probably next week. Let me know if you get any topics that you want to discuss, maybe some more game mechanics, maybe something else, and the devs and the team will actually address them to the right people, to Stan, to me, to someone else, to answer them, to make videos about those, so you can enjoy that content, no problem. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys. It was nice to be here with you. Been missing you. I hope you've been missing me as well. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow all the social media of GrabCoinClub, and join the Discord so we can discuss everything over there as well. Thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye. All right, now we're stopping this.